Hi and welcome to Winners Corner. This Saturday we're going to spend at Solvalla racetrack in Stockholm. And this is the day when we celebrate Sweden's best drivers. Within the V75 round, 6 of the races are part of the competition to crown the V75 champion for drivers. And all of the races, they have a circular start. And Mike, of course I wonder now who you have as a personal favorite as a driver. I mean, of course, it depends on here in this competition of what horse they get to drive. But looking past that, who is your personal favorite?
Well, you know, the big three, they always keep on winning. It's Björn Goop, Örjan Kihlström and Ulf Olsson, Erik Adielsson just under those. But I must say, Jeppson has really come into his own this past year. He always gets his horses to perform absolute maximum. He always finds good racing positions and he makes very, very few mistakes. So I would say he's moved up to be in the top 4 there.
Very well then, we start this day by taking a closer look at race 7. It's V75-3 and this is the only race that is not within the competition V75 champion. This is an apprentice race and it's a very open race. Long distance, 2,640 meters, 15 horses. And you have an exciting bet for us here.
Yeah, I think this one will be quite overlooked. It's going to be flying under the radar, so to speak. Number 9, So Far So Good, has come back after a very long layoff, has 3 races now for his new owner and trainer, all of them in Norway. So I think many have missed this one, but he's performed really good against some pretty good horses. This is from second to last time when he won from the first over position. Then last time he got beat right at the wire, but it was still a good performance. So I think this horse is probably on his way up in form. He's got an interesting post here and he's got a very skilled driver, very promising young driver here in Mats Djuse. So there are a lot of things I like about this combination here and especially the odds. I think he's going to be quite overlooked.
So we start off this Saturday with this outsider, number 9, So Far So Good in race 7. We make a jump now to race 9, V75-5, a race for mares. And Björn Goop is the favorite with number 5, Wind of Victory. But you think that we'll get to see another driver pass the finish line first? Yeah,
Wind of Victory is good and will be difficult to beat here, but I really got to go against him with number 7, Levy Memory. This horse went off as a favorite last time against more or less the same kind of competition. Then second to last time, the horse was very impressive at Solvalla, won very comfortably there. And then last time, of course, failed, went off stride. I don't know why she went off stride, but it looked strange. She just sort of jumped straight up all of a sudden. So I'm guessing she maybe hit herself or something. So I'm not all that worried about that break. As I said, clear favorite last time, this time completely overlooked. So I really got to go for this one.
So Kai Videll is driving number 7, Levy Memory, who is our win bet here in race 9. Race 10 is our next stop, and this is a race over the very long distance, 3,140 meters. And here we have the favorite in number 3, Man of the Match, driven by Jorma Kontio. What do you think about that?
Well, this is a 2-horse race here, really, and I would say that the bettors have the wrong favorite. I think number 8, Vincent As, is a much better horse, a much tougher horse, and especially one that loves the long distance. Do you remember back in October when the horse was out on the V75, won 2 straight V75s in very impressive style? After that, went off stride 2 times running, and then has been away now for a couple of months. I'm guessing that he's been to the veterinarian. I'm guessing he's in full, he's back to his normal self again. I don't think he'll make a break this time. And in that case, I think Vincent As is really well prepared. The horses from this trainer just keep on going, and the longer the distance is, the more it's to his advantage.
And it's also driven by your favorite Carl-Johan.
Exactly.
Yeah. And this race with Vincent As, of course, leads us in on the daily double, since race 10 equals DD1. And we can see, if we look at your DD system, that you stick with Vincent As your banker here. And then in DD2, we see that you have come to the conclusion that number 6, Habergs Knight, is a good banker in this race of a full distance circular start, and the horses are divided up over 2 tiers. How come?
Well, I'm basing that on the number here. He's got the number 6, which is an excellent post with the circular start. He's been driven by another very promising young driver, Rickard Skoglund, who's not among the top 4 or 5 drivers yet, but he's on his way up. Hallberg's Knight also showed form last time when he won in 12.8, and all the horses from Fredrik Larsson are really in form at the moment, it seems. So I'm guessing Hallberg's Knight can take the lead here early on, and he is a very effective front runner. He really grows a class or two when he's in the lead. So from the lead here, I think he could prove pretty difficult to beat, although I do admit he's up against really tough opposition.
And this means that we have one single combination for the daily double this Saturday. The V75 round this Saturday looks very challenging, with 5 of the races that has 15 horses. One race has 14 horses and the other one 11 horses. Last year, 7 corrects on this V75 championship day gave over 2 million crowns. Mike, what do you think that we'll see this year?
Well, it is a very difficult round, and it's really difficult to find good bankers. So I think there is a big chance that we may see a very high payout this time as well.
You've chosen, we can see here, 3 bankers, and we've already talked about number 8, Vincent As, in the 6th leg. So let's hear what you have to say about the other 2 bankers, starting with number 11, Cinco Jet, in the 1st leg, driven by Ulf Olsson. Tell us about this horse.
Well, I'm a bit uncertain about this banker. It's a tricky race, this one. He's battling a difficult post position here with a 20-meter handicap and a full field, but he has been very impressive lately. And I especially like the fact that Ulf Olsson chooses to drive this one ahead of Lightning Sky, for instance, who's trained by Reijo Liljendahl, who's one of Ulf Olsson's usual customers. So Lightning Sky is definitely one of the better horses in this race. So I'm guessing Ulf Olsson knows that Cinco Jet is good. He's driven him the last couple of races, and he must be happy with his performance.
Okay, then we move on to your other banker that we have in the 2nd leg, and that is a race for mares. And number 3, Queen of Sand, is your choice here. How calm can we be with this banker? Well,
this one we can be pretty calm with. I think this is the best choice for a banker the whole round. Very likely to take the lead here. Showed good form last time in a very comfortable win there for Stefan Söderqvist. This time Christopher Eriksson is driving. For me, that is no minus. Stefan Söderqvist is really good, but Christopher Eriksson is one of my favorite drivers. So I think that's a plus on Queen of Sand. And with the circular start here, Queen of Sand is relatively fast. I think she's got a good chance to take the lead and thus put number 1, the main competitor here, in the pocket.
We got one race left to talk about, and that is the 4th leg, race for cold-blooded horses, where it seems as if number 9, Belfax, will turn out to be the biggest favorite in the round, actually. But you want to enclose 2 more horses on your system.
Yes, number 10, Järvsö Odin, driven by Ulf Olsson, which is a big plus in all the cold-blood races. And then especially I like the outsider, number 5, Björs Viking, completely overlooked, but pretty fast horse. If that one races in 24-25 up front here, they will have a hard time catching him. So interesting at very low percentage.
All right then, and Mike's V75 system, it holds 675 combinations for this Saturday. SwedishHorseRacing.com is of course our website where you find lots more information about Swedish trotting and horse betting. And with that, we wish you the best of luck now with your bets to Solvalla Racetrack this Saturday. Bye-bye.